And as promised, let's also do the rest of the front page. And that will be not related to WooCommerce, but we want to give you a complete starter project. So if you are interested in learning how to use kind of plain Pinegrove WordPress functions, you can watch it. But if you already know about the blocks and everything, then you can skip this part. Okay, so on the front page we did everything up to here. And looking at this block, it's very similar to what we have up here. Only the layout is slightly different. So here we have 3 items and here we have 2. And instead of creating a new block, we can change this block to make it support like variable amount of columns of items that are displayed in a single row. And Bootstrap is very helpful when it comes to that. Let's see how this block is done now. So we have the row and then we have columns. And now the column layout is fixed. So on extra small and small, one item will span the whole width of the row. And then on medium, we'll have 2 columns per row. And then on large and up, we'll have 3 columns per row. So instead of that, we can use Bootstrap columns. We can say distribute. So this will kind of divide the whole available space among all columns that we have. So if we have 2 columns, each will be 6 spans. If we have 3, then each will be 4. So, and we can do that on medium and up. And on extra small, we can stick to displaying 1 banner per row, and maybe on small, we can switch to 2 banners per row, or also just switch to the single. Let's see how it looks like. So this is small. So what would happen if we distribute here? So okay, it's not enough to just change 1 column. We have to change all of them. So let's try this. Put distribute on the small. It's too small, right? Everything is too cramped. So let's do distribute and medium, and small we can maybe do 6, like this. So on extra small we'll have 1 per row, and then on small we'll get like 2 per row, and then on medium and up we will kind of distribute the space among all available columns. So then if we just have 2 columns, they will take up the available space. And if we now compare this layout with the layout down here, it's kind of what we wanted to achieve. So now we made our block versatile and useful for both cases. So let's undo to get the third block back. And now we can export the theme. And let's try how this works. So if we find our display, and we changed the block definition, so we have to do the block recovery. So what happens if we remove a block? So let's update and see what's going on here. So they still have the old layout. So I guess what we have to do in this case, after we made this change, we probably have to like redo these blocks. So let's remove. Now we have the default block template, and let's just quickly do some edits. So okay, what happens if we have just two? So then they are nicely spread through the length of the whole row. And here we should use like other image sizes so that the blocks is not so high. But we won't go into that here. It's just a matter of defining an image size and using it here in these blocks. So what we accomplished, so we created kind of more versatile version of this block that lets us add, you know, kind of arbitrary number of items, and they will all share the available space. And if we check the responsiveness, so let's go here. So I have to reload to get the third one. So this is what we saw in PineGrow as well, and it works properly in the browser as well. Okay, so in order to make the videos not too long, we will stop here with this block, and we will cover the rest in the next video.